Thank you. Public Service Committee, Trustee Bernice Brewer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Finance Committee has identified some MFT.
The who committee?
Finance Committee
we
has. You interrupted my report?
No, I'm just asking, I want you to clarify.
Okay. You can let me say it, then we get to. Okay. The Finance Committee has identified some MFT funds to be used to address street lights, the repair and placement of street lights. We have $100,000 that's in that particular fund. There are 13 street lights that's out of service. We know we won't need the whole $100,000. So I talked to Mr. Williams about getting together with the Public Works Director and seeing how much it would cost to get those street lights repaired. 2 of them are something that ComEd has to address, but the 11 other ones, we just need to find out how much the cost of it is. But there's funds out there, MFT funds, and there's a Finance Committee, Mr. Finch, Cynthia, I'm sorry. The other person, the Assistant Finance Director, and myself talked about how much money is the MFT fund will be available. We have $100,000, and those funds can be used for. No, I said Finance Committee. That's what I meant. Okay. But anyway, the $100,000 is part of the MFT funds that's available for repair and replacement of the street lights. And that ends my report. Now, you need some clarity on why I call it Finance Committee? Because we 4 have got together and we call ourselves the Finance Committee.
No. Okay, first of all, okay. No, she's Public Service Committee.
That's Public
so
Service
the next
Committee.
committee, that's not part of. The next committee is the Budget and Finance Committee, which is.
I said Finance Committee. I didn't say Budget and Finance. I said Finance Committee. Then I said
Trustee.
Oh, I'm talking to you. I'm sorry.
Talk.
Okay, go on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The next person is the Budget and Finance Committee Chairman. So I don't know how you can call it the Finance Committee, but the Budget and Finance Chairman, Committee Chair, Trustee Roderick Grant, is in charge of the Finance Committee. You can't have Public Service and then Finance Committee too. You can't just rename your committee, is what I'm saying.
I did not rename the committee.
You just said that you and 3 other people call yourselves Finance Committee.
Okay. Okay, we'll call ourselves Finance Team. How about that?
You cannot just call yourself arbitrarily do that, Trustee.
To identify those people who are involved in getting that money together, we're going to call the Finance Team. Is that okay?
No.
Well, that's what we're going to do anyway.
Okay.
So
I won't recognize that.
Okay.
Budget and Finance Committee, Trustee.
That's so silly.
Pardon me?
That is so silly.
What's silly? What is silly? I asked you a question, what is silly?
That silly means that I can't call what I want to call, and you try to tell me what I can and cannot do?
Well, I'll just go ahead and
Go ahead with your report, Trustee.
Well, I just want to address something first. So that's the Public Services Committee. That's not a Finance Committee. It's not a Budget and Finance Committee. Just because yourself and the treasurer and the village administrator get together doesn't mean you're a committee. You could just say staff. That's fine.
That's what you could say. I could say Finance Team.
Trustee, please.
Thank you for your public services report.
Not to talk when you're talking. Please do the same.
But don't be disputing what I said. We don't need to sit up here. We don't dispute that. I'm talking Finance Team, and stop interrupting my person. Did you say that to Roger when he interrupted me?
Please do the same.
Did you interrupt Roger when he dismissed me?
Trustee, please do the same.
Mr. Mayor, did you interrupt Roger when he interrupted me? There you go.
Wow.
Wow.
Go ahead, Trustee
Thank you.
Grant.
I think I'm gonna change my committee name too, but
No, the committee will
There
stay
you
the
go.
same.
I'd like to talk with my committee about the policy and procedures. So I still never received those comments back, but Madam Clerk, I would like to put that back on the committee agenda for next Tuesday. The finance policies and procedures. I was waiting on comments back. I would like to discuss it on Tuesday. I never received any comments from any trustees, so I would like to bring it back on the agenda for Tuesday so we can discuss it. It's been out there for quite some time, so I think we should at least discuss it, talk about it, so we can get it passed. So if you can give me your questions or comments by this Friday, hopefully I can have them addressed by the time we meet on Tuesday, so we can have a meaningful discussion. And that's all I have. Thank you.